Now that we are familiar with what polynomial expressions look like, we're going to practice evaluating polynomial expressions at a given value. This process involves plugging in values and then simplifying the expression using the order of operations, which is commonly abbreviated PEMDAS, for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, because that's the order in which you have to do the operations when you're evaluating an expression. So let's check out some examples below. Example 1, evaluate the expression when x equals negative 2. And then we have the polynomial expression 3x squared minus 8x plus 10. Okay, so first we plug in the value. So it says x is negative 2. So everywhere we see an x, we need to plug in a negative 2. And what's really helpful is when you're plugging in is to use parentheses wherever you're plugging in a value. So I'm going to put parentheses for that first x, minus 8 parentheses plus 10. And then just to show the difference here, I'm plugging in negative 2 wherever the parentheses are, because that's where the x's are. Okay, that's the plugging step. Then we have to use PEMDAS, or the order of operations, to evaluate. Now, the quick way would just be to plug this whole thing into your calculator, press enter, and you get the answer. And that's totally fine as long as you know how to set it up, as long as you could do it by hand. We want you to use the resources you have, the technology you have. But just to show you the long way, in case you don't have a calculator or in case you just want to see how it's done, I'll do it the long way as well. So PEMDAS, parentheses. Parentheses are already simplified, just negative 2's in each parentheses. So then we move to exponents. We have the exponent, the small 2. So this negative 2 to the second power is negative 2 times negative 2, which is 4. Notice the negative goes away because a negative times a negative is a positive. And then the rest I haven't done anything with, so I'll just copy it down. Next up, multiplication and division. Now those go together, you just go left to right. All we have is multiplication. If you have a number next to parentheses, like 3 parentheses 4, that means multiply. So that is 12. And then here we have negative 8 next to parentheses with negative 2. So that's negative 8 times negative 2, which is a positive 16. You might think of it as 8 times negative 2, which is negative 16. But since it's being subtracted, when you subtract a negative 16, you end up with plus 16 anyway. So however you think of it, it ends up being plus 16. And then plus 10. And then we get to addition, subtraction. Again, you could just go work left to right. Here it's all addition. So it's just 12 plus 16 is 28, plus 10 is 38. And so that is the value of the expression when x equals negative 2. Next example, evaluate the expression when x equals 1. And we have this really long expression with 3 variable terms. So we've got negative 2x to the 4th plus 3x to the 3rd minus x squared plus 21. And what do I plug in? 1, 1, 3 times. And then PEMDAS. Again, really we're starting with exponents because the parentheses are simplified. 1 to the 4th power means 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is just 1. 1 to the 3rd power is also 1. And 1 to the 2nd power is also 1. And then multiplication, division. So we have multiplication, negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Plus 3 times 1 is 3. Minus 1 plus 21. Now here's where it's important to actually go from left to right with addition and subtraction. We don't do all the adding first and then subtracting. We just work left to right with both of them. So I'll start with -2 plus 3. That's +1 since we're starting at a -2. And then we do the subtraction. 1 minus 1 is 0. And then 0 plus 21 is 21. So that is the value of that polynomial expression when x equals 1. And one more example. Evaluate the expression when x equals -8. So I have two x's in this polynomial, 3 terms, 2 variable terms. So I'm going to plug in -8 for both x's. And now order of operations. So exponents, -8 to the 3rd power. That's one where you probably need to plug that into your calculator. It's important when you do an exponent that you evaluate it like how I wrote it, where the negative is inside the parentheses. And so I get -512 because that is -8 times -8 times -8. So that's why it's such a big number. And then I still have the minus out front, which is very important. And then I can go ahead and multiply, because I know that comes next in the order of operations. A 5 times -8 is -40. So I have plus -40, which you could also just do -40, as that's the same as adding a negative. And then we have -2. Now the important thing here is that we have the opposite of -512, or -512. The double negative cancels each other out and makes it +512. And so then again, I'm going to subtract working from left to right. So 512 minus 40 is 472. And then 472 minus 2, 470. So again, at any step, even the very first step, you can plug it in your calculator and it'll give you the answer. I'm showing you the steps because it is important to know how to evaluate, but if I were doing these myself, since I know how to do it, I would just plug it into my calculator, press enter, get the answer. The nice thing about showing the steps is that it's easy to see if there's a mistake made. It's easy to see where it is and make that change. So, but that is how you evaluate expressions, polynomial expressions.